Hello, everyone. This is another segment of My Turn, My Truth. We got a special cast in here today, one that I love dearly. I have Morgan Rice and Mata Rice, my daughter and my wife, in the building. Y'all introduce yourselves.
What up? It's Morgan. I go by M Kennedy with three eyes on TikTok, so y'all should follow me. And it's Mo.Kennedy with one eye on Instagram, and that's KENNEDI.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mata, as my handsome husband has already
Uh
stated.
oh.
And I am here with my beautiful daughter, and we are just going to have a conversation.
So we're gonna give Morgan. You got the title. You're gonna run with it today. What we're gonna be talking about?
So today's segment is going to be titled "Social Media is Not Real."
So, all right. Social media is not real. What does that mean? Talk to me.
So it's not anything negative, and I'm not saying that people should post, all the downsides of their life. But I feel like a lot of times teenagers and younger women, not just to say just teenagers, but I see it a lot in girls my age and younger, where we find ourselves comparing our actual every single day life to what we see on Instagram. And nobody shows you, you know, everything that they want. They show you what they want you to see on social media, and you're not going to see, like, for example, you're not going to see that somebody's behind on their car payment online.
Right.
Like,
Right.
and I'm comparing maybe my chapter 1 to their chapter 18 on how far they've gotten in their life. So I think we should just like try to stop comparing ourselves and be confident and be true to who we are and be comfortable with who we are as people.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly, and we have a lot of conversation in our home, and that's a very mature thing that my beautiful daughter has so eloquently put. And it's not just younger folks that do that. I think older people do it as well. I mean, we look at different, like Morgan said, different areas of people's life, and it may be, someone is just starting versus someone maybe on a successful chapter. And like I was telling Morgan a little bit earlier today, it's not them, making us feel like that. It's
Right.
ourselves that's making ourselves feel like that, because it's me versus me every day. And we want to get to a certain level of accomplishment in life. And so when we start looking at social media, we start saying, why him or why her and why not me, or why I'm not farther along in my life. And you don't see, like Morgan said, you don't see what level that person is really on, or what all they went through to get to that particular point in life where they can post. And we just want to come here and share, like, just lift everybody up. Everybody is beautiful in their own perspective places, and enjoy where you are in life at the moment, and stop allowing comparisons to take away from your wins, because you have little wins every single day that you don't even probably recognize, because you're too busy looking at someone
Right.
else and where they're at in life.
Right. Comparison will literally kill your confidence. Like, I find myself sometimes comparing myself to, oh, why does this person have so many followers on Instagram and I only have this many followers on Instagram? And I have to try to correct myself in that moment. Like, why am I comparing myself to someone else? Like, I'm comfortable with who I am, and so I don't care how many followers I have. I post what I like. And when people be like, oh, who are you getting dressed up? For me, I like what I like. I post what I like. And it's for me. If nobody else don't like it, I like it.
I
That's
love it.
real big, I guess, because I always have looked at social media as entertainment. I never looked at it as something real to benchmark my own self and my own successes to. So I never really looked at it like that. I know there's some differences between men and women, but I know men do it as well. But it's like a movie. When you're shooting a movie and when you see the trailer for the movie, they're only showing the highlights.
Right.
So that's what people are showing you in their lives and social media, the highlights. They're not showing you the whole movie. They're not showing you the parts of the movie. You
Bloopers,
only can
yeah.
show a couple of clips to make people want to see the movie. But those are the best clips that you got of them, or the most action-packed scenes. And when you went to Dubai, or when you traveling all the world, or you got your 5 fit on, they're just glimpses. They're not the everyday, thing to try to measure up to. So I've never looked at it as a gauge for myself, because I've always looked at it like it's entertainment. But when people try to keep up with the Joneses and try to do what people do on social media, it does create a false sense of what you're trying to be, what you're trying to do, where you are in life. And I agree with all of that, because, if you're looking at some of these dudes that's out there posting and throwing money and at the club doing this now, they got the 5 fish now around a bunch of people, and they got a Ferrari. You don't have a Ferrari in real life. Not everybody. So I don't even look at that in that sense. But I know some people do.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that we do have to speak on, because, a lot of people go into depressions from looking at what the highlights, as you said, of what other people's lives may look like. Nobody's going to show you a blooper, like you said, from the movies. You're not going to see all the time that Tom Cruise messed up on his line.
That's right.
They're going to show you when he actually got it right, or somewhat of a finished or better product than, when people were down bad, so to say. Like, say I'm behind on my car payment. I'm not finna go post.
Love that one, y'all.
Yeah, I'm not finna go post.
That's right. You should not post that.
Right.
Hey, it's been 14 days. I don't have my car payment. My car's not paid. But you gonna see somebody in the video with their Ferrari, like you said, not finna know that they finna come get it. Somebody finna come get it.
Or it's leased. And it's nothing, y'all. Please. It is nothing wrong with that. People should, and they have the right to post what they want to post. It's their page. We're not coming on that type of energy at all. But what we are saying is that there are people out here that's comparing themselves, and those are the people that we're really talking to. The people out there that comparing themselves to these other individuals, and we're just saying to just take a step back and reset what you're actually looking at and what you're actually doing and what you're actually comparing yourself to. Because again, social media isn't real. Like Marlon said, like Morgan said, you are getting a glimpse of their best moments. Shoot, I put my best moments out there. And some of my best moments, some people probably look at like, what the heck is she putting that out there on social media for? But guess what? I don't care. It's mine. And if that's what I want to put out there, that's what I'm going to put out there. And whoever is my audience, it's going to be my audience. And sometimes, your page just may take a slower burn, as I got from one of the influencers that I watch. And I can't remember her name, so I cannot give her a shout out, but next time I will. But she made a perfect analysis that, don't delete your stuff because you don't have the likes. Don't delete your stuff because you don't have comments, because it may just not have gotten to that certain algorithm. And some certain posts do have a slower burn than others, and it may just be posted at the wrong time of day, or many people weren't as active that day or not. But just give yourself a chance and an opportunity.
Yeah. To piggyback off of that, like the slow burn thing, I totally agree, because there's one TikTok right now that I have on my page that I was like, I don't like this TikTok, but I need to post. And that TikTok is the TikTok that has the most likes on my page. And that's the one that I was like, I don't really like this one. You can kind of see my double chin. Back to what she said, social media is not real. Do you know how many people have double chins? I got one right now. Like, it is what it is. Like, at that point, that's where you go into being confident and being comfortable and being you. Because
you're real. You are the real one,
Right.
They're not all of the highlights. And the highlights, again, they're real too. But you're human, I guess is what we say. And everybody have flaws. Even the people that you look up to and you admire, try to find things that will, energize you to do better because of those things. Thank you. Motivate you to do better because of the things that you admire in them, versus comparing yourself to why you're not at that level.
Right. But see, I'm with the real anyway. I like the real portion of everything. So, everybody looking alike on social media now.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, social media has made everybody look the same. Everybody got the same edges. Everybody laying their baby head down,
Ooh,
way over their
child.
forehead. Everybody got the same eyelashes
No shade
in,
with it. No shade
same
with
shape.
it.
All the BBLs people getting trying to compare themselves to
Body, baby.
social media. You know, the big stars on social media. Everybody butt look the same. Chest look the same, edges, hair, lashes look the same. Everybody started to look the same color. I find myself
The
hard
same
to
color.
really to even distinguish. I mean, I don't even understand how they get the same color. Like they were two different shades
So
at first.
that's that contouring.
You know, now they're the same color, but it's like everybody trying to look like the person that think they get the most stuff.
Right.
They've really modeled their whole bodies and selves to look like the person that they think getting all these likes. They got Fendi bags in the video. They got Gucci bags. They got the Prada bags. Everybody lifting up their feet so they can see the red bottoms up under the bottom of their shoes. And everybody looking the same. But when you see some social media sites kind of show how I can go to TJ Maxx or Ross
Goodwill
or Marshall
even.
and pick things and put them together and look fly. They'll be killing them with the outfits on, but they hardly paid nothing to get it. And those are the ones that come off real to me. But everybody else, man, I can't get with this. Everybody looking the same type of stuff.
And real is a very attractive thing to me. I mean, I want to connect to people that are authentic. If you fake and phony, and please, I'm not calling nobody fake and phony because hey, if I could lay a wig down good, y'all, I would. I just don't have the experience right now. Hey, but ladies,
y'all be looking good.
I'm gonna get there. I am gonna get there.
You look good now, babe.
Because the thing is, you know, with the women, we do have the diversity of looking different, which is a good thing, you know. And I used to wear my hair the same way every single year after year after year after year. And then when I left my corporate job, I felt like I had to because I was on a corporate job and I felt like there was a certain look that I had to have for the corporate world. But when I stepped out of my corporate job, I did have more freedom to start experimenting and doing more. Even though some of my friends and some of my coworkers did that there, I just thought for me, that was not good. So when I got away from that, I did start experimenting with the wigs and things like that. I have not gotten to lashes yet, y'all, but I'm gonna get there. And I think I want to do some tatted eyebrows too, because my eyebrows are really light. But so said all that to say that we not knocking anybody that do the contouring, that have the wigs and the baby hairs, because what works for you again is what works for you.
Right, you like what
but
you like.
For me, it's authenticity. For me, it's the realness, and that's real to you, and that's good, and you look good. But for the people who want to rock their natural hair, I mean, natural hair ain't nappy. It's your hair. It's natural hair. I mean, and that's what you want to rock. That's what you rock. But you can go ahead.
Oh no, I just find that, you know, a lot of women are now putting undue pressure on men. Oh, you saw her page. He took her to Dubai. He took her to Australia. He took her overseas. So men now trying to find out how can I like even afford to
that's
to
true.
to do this type of stuff, because she's comparing you to a unicorn. You know, somebody that's out there that's doing something big. I don't know what kind of jobs or what they got, or whether they just sponsored you to have this stuff and nobody really bought it for you. But either way, you know, they looking for these guys that muscles coming out like their neck and arms and stuff. They working out 24 hours a day. I have to work. I have a real job. I have to go to work. I can't live in the gym like this dude. And I can't afford this type of stuff that it appears he's buying you on social media. So women are like, look, I'm trying to get it. If you can't give it to me like this guy, then you need to push on, because I'm going to get what I'm trying to get from somebody. And they're looking for something that may not even be real like that.
Correct.
You know,
Real,
and I know
as
guys are
say,
looking at girls the same way.
And you took the words right out of my mouth, because on the flip side, the women are getting pressured because they feel like, of course, because of social media, because of television shows, and because of these bodies that they're commenting on, you know, the I'm not gonna name no celebrity names, but we all know who they are. But because of these certain body types, then you have women that work everyday jobs that go out here and try to do that. They can't get in the gym or
work
can't
2
afford
jobs.
the personal trainer or have the kids at the house.
Or
But
can't afford the surgery it took you to look like
correct.
that.
That's the bulk bodies. That's what I'm talking about. The bulk
Yeah.
bodies. And there's nothing wrong with it. Hey, if you got the money to do it, hon.
Period.
I ain't knocking you at all. But there are everyday working average people that